I always start with a confession that my English and my modern medicine is like my wife. I love her, but I cannot command her, and hardly I understand her. In journey of my clinical practice in the life, when I look back at medicine, this modern medicine knowledge is to be applied with common sense and wisdom. See, to have a tomato as a fruit is a knowledge, but to have it in a fruit salad is not to have it in a fruit salad is sort of wisdom. So in my college days, because of my English and because of my modern medicine, I was like this. And this type of fruit salad type of you can say research which I had done, I will show you in next 10 minutes. We all are experienced doctor. And what is a definition of experienced doctor? Experienced doctor is a doctor who has made a lot of mistakes in his life. But my son asks, what happened to these people on whom you have done a mistake? He says, he removes a block from the coronary arteries. I say, you are treating a system, you are not treating a patient. But he says, on evidence-based medicine, that your time you are doing CPR by ABCD method, now it has turned to a CAB. That compressions, 15 compression and 1 respiratory breathe. Now, I realized that whether I was doing CPR in the wrong way throughout my life. Practical medicine and Hutchison has been taught to us by Dr. Kakrani, Kapil Dev of our medical industry in Meerut Medical College. He taught us a murmur. Murmur is how he taught what is the site of murmur, type of murmur, intensity, quality, pitch, duration, distribution, direction, and position change and all that. And when I look at my son, his stethoscope is like this and he moves with portable echo. So whether Harrison will be changed by pharma industries was the first question came to me when I finished my MD course. Satoskar sir, who written a pharmacology book, a giant person, was my neighbor. I asked him that whether giving a hemoglobin to the patient by hemoglobin tonics will increase and will decrease iron deficiency anemia. So he said, my son, see, this is not a pharmacology which I taught you, because crores and crores rupees of hemoglobin tonic have been used by the people, and it took 8 years to add a ferric salt in it and removing that hemoglobin tonic, which will require 2 bottles per day to consume. Now, my first research paper which I presented in conference in Malaysia with Dr. S.V. Kulkarni, brain up for coconut syrup fission. This was epidemiological feature of HIV infection in Western India. I met with Dr. Alka Deshpande on the Giant. And I have been taught fundoscopy by Dr. Kakrani, which I used to move with fundoscopy in my ward. So when I seen these HIV patients and fundus of this, I examined the fundus, I found that there is a coronal exudative spot which went on increasing at CD4 counts goes down. So instead of taking blood, shall we do only fundoscopy of this type of patient whether you get a neurological finding? Now, how I have done this research work is, there are almost 150 people, 150 tuberculosis females, they are not responding to the treatment of tuberculosis. Now, why they are not responding? Just I had done Sherlock Holmes type work, and I found that there was a Sakar, it was a 15 years back experience. There was a चाकरमानी, म्हणजे कोकणातून काम करायला मुंबईला गेलेले जे क्लास 4चे हे होते लोक होती, ती लोक गौरी गणपतीला घरी यायची and they used to infect their wives with HIV. And I came to know this is the cause why their tuberculosis is not getting cured. So I decided to write articles, but article nobody will read. So I wrote it in a little bit humorous way so that everybody should read it and pass some jokes which are not parliamentary over here. Now, one day, fine morning, I got Guniva infected patient. And this Guniva infected patient in our district was because of, I first thought it is because of this whale. ही एक शिवाजी महाराजांची च्या काळची विहीर आहे ज्यातून घोडे पाणी प्यायला जायचे and they used to infect this. So this Guniva infestation, 2 patients I got, and these patients are because of this Doni, and the Konkan railway workers who used to come from Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, and they infected our all Konkan and Goa to some extent. So we disinfected all the well all over. So because of time lag, I will finish in 5 minutes what I have done. Now filariasis, we have got almost 300 patients in Malvan. We have done a survey, night survey by blood exam. I have decided to inject locally coumarin derivative, but this research failed. Iodine salt has been banned in our area of seashore. I don't know why it is banned, because iodine deficiency is not common that way, because we eat lot of fish. And when we eat lot of fish, only 1 milligram is needed. Why we have been forced to ban a salt which we used to sell? Now, why the government is, authorities are not putting, instead of iodine, DEC in the salt? So these are the people who have changed my life. So there is a war between experience and technology. With help of technology, I decided to take project of snake bite death-free area of the district. And I'm not going to show you slides. This is a crate where a ventilator is needed. These are the wipers where you need ample ASV. And then these are the things we have to differentiate between poisonous and non-poisonous snake. I will not go in detail. And we used to tell that you do only 20 WBC tests, so that you take a blood of a patient, just pour it down after 20 minutes. If it is not oozing out, it is a viper. And if patient has got ptosis and then upward gaze, he cannot count, he cannot hold his neck, it is likely to create CNS poisoning patient, and you must have ventilator. So to make snake bite death-free district, we need following things. Now I was interested in rhythm of heart. After I left Dr. Kakrani and Sortur, it is very difficult to diagnose tachyarrhythmias, and very difficult task in Taluka, place where nobody was there to teach. So I made my own slides, what Dr. Kakrani and Sortur told me and taught me. And these are my slides almost 20 years back, only heroines are changing. This is a irregular rhythm, narrow QRS. This is a regular rhythm, irregular rhythm, narrow and wide QRS. These are more dangerous. And this classification has helped me, and I have given an idea that I should purchase a Holter monitor and ABPM. So both these I purchased and done the research on Holter monitor and ABPM together. And this is the way I used to bind it to the patients and do it daily. Now Holter ABPM together, conclusions of almost 3,000 patients which I examined, that night dipping was absent and morning surge was exaggerated. So the catastrophic event we can prevent by treating this, by giving chronotherapy and giving anti-hypertensive drug at night. So treat rhythm of heart and not and BP together. That was my thing, which has been, these papers have been accepted all over the world in EPSC, in ESD, in last year in American Diabetic Association also I presented a paper, and once you get that license, it has been presented in almost 8 countries. This was my house in Reddy, my village, beautiful village. This was before mining. Now what has happened? What has happened to my village after mining? It has almost ruined. And this, you see how it is ruined. So I did pulmonary function test in my town of almost every patient who was attending my clinic. And 3,000 patients, I collected data and presented and found that functional residual capacity has increased in all those patients. And we have to treat them with some nasal mask. And we have to you have to go to a medical engineer and tell him that you have to go for a nasal mask, which is like you would get a lenses, contact lenses in the eyes. That research is going on. Now, I found that there are a lot of patients who have got diabetes between age group of 25 to almost 45 or 50. So why this is, whether it is early onset type 2 diabetes or whether it is Modi diabetes. Modi nothing to do with politics here. So I found that these patients were given left and right glucocorticoids by general practitioners, and they unmasked their diabetes. So health implications of diabetes induced by misuse of oral glucocorticoids in minors with a compromised lung function. These all patients are from my village. And this paper was accepted in IDF. This poster also last June I presented in ADA, where they took, because they got interest, I don't know how come, and they took my interview on TV. Now, this has been interesting that it has been published all over once it is accepted. This is my village. We have started with Azor, Senior Citizen Medical Tourism, and Old Age Rest Home. I have given a lecture in Hall C. Now, I feel Dilasa is a terminal care center, and I feel this is our research center, and I'll be presenting sleep apnea, which is most neglected topic in Konkan and Goa. I'm presenting an oral presentation next month in the World Congress of Neurology. Now, my last two slides. As an experienced doctor, I have done a lot of mistakes in treating my patient, but I remember great lines said by Chanakya. I have to learn from the mistake of others because my life is not too long to make my own experiences. Swami Vivekananda said, if you learn from your mistakes, then you are intelligent. But if you learn from somebody else's mistake, you are genius. Now we have to hand over, as Dr. Kakrani sir rightly said, we have to hand over all those things to the new generation. And my dream is new definition of health from new super specialist generation is health is not merely absence of physical well-being of an individual, but it's a mental, social, spiritual health of the family, society, state, and at last of the nation. Thank you very much. I'm thankful to PG teachers, BB Gaitonde, Dr. Satoskar, Dr. A.L. Kakrani, who is sitting here, Dr. Sotur, Dr. Pannikar, Nignur, and Dr. Shashank Joshi. They taught me diabetes because basically I'm interested only in cardiology. Dr. Inamdar, Dr. Mahavarkar, who was my senior resident, Dr. Navneet Wadhwa, and my wife, Dr. Simali. Thank you very much.